So today's video is all about omnivores, carnivores and herbivores. So animals and the food they eat. So we've spoke recently about food chains and the transfer of energy. We get energy from our food, so that involves where our food consumes its energy. So for animals that are herbivores, I'll show you one. So animals that are herbivores, including Millie the millipede. Her energy all comes from the food she eats, such as plants. She actually eats rotting vegetation, but then with the rotting vegetation that she eats, her body processes that. When it comes out the other end, the energy that is still left in the waste goes on to help plants grow again. So that's a fantastic food chain because it's all getting put back to good use. Now another herbivore is an animal such as Tinker. Now Tinker is a tortoise, and she is a species of tortoise that is a herbivore. They do get some species of tortoises that are omnivores, so they will eat pretty gross things like slugs and snails. So it's important to remember, although the animals that I'm showing you obviously are in my category, but we do go on and depending on how they've evolved, remember when we were looking at habitats last week, how they've evolved in their habitat. So Tinker is a herbivore. She does eat primarily plants. So her energy, same as, I'm getting my names mixed up today, same as Millie the millipede, primarily comes from plants. Plants get their energy from the sun. They photosynthesize. So, what about animals that are the next step up? So the primary consumers. So the consumers obviously eat the plants. The primary consumers are the animals that have the ability to eat the consumers. So they get their energy from the food that they have ate. The consumers have eaten. So if we look at a omnivore, I can show you a perfect example of an omnivore. And this is Lego. She's just been eating strawberry. And Lego would be a primary consumer. So for those on the members page, yesterday's live video where your activity was to find out where Lego would be on our triangle, and that is where she would be. She would be a primary consumer. So you can see she's actually getting ready to shed. So Lego actually only needs 20% insects in her diet. So it's really important to get that level correct. So she's not feeding too much on live insects rather than the plant matter. But it does change as they get older. The younger they are, it's the levels change, the needs change. So obviously if you're getting one as a pet, I'm sure you'll know that anyway if you've done your research. and it's how they consume their prey, or their fruit and vegetables. Obviously you can see she's got a rosy mouth from eating a strawberry. She likes strawberries. And obviously we saw my plant is still got bearded dragon mouth marks on it. They're also very good at knowing what they can eat. Now, a lot of animals are a bit blasé, and they will just go ahead and eat lots of different plants without always realising. But then there's some animals that once they taste a plant, they will know from the taste. Because plants still do protect themselves, or they mimic other plants to get the insects to them so they can reproduce. So plants are quite as amazing as animals, really. We'll have a look at them another day. Did you enjoy your strawberry? It looks like you've got lipstick on and you've been kissing. See, she's eating strawberry. Very cheeky. Very cheeky. So, she is an omnivore. So she would be on your triangle. So, shall we have a look at another animal? We'll have a look at our secondary consumers, which are obligate carnivores. So we've got a few to choose from. We can choose. We've got ferrets. They are obligate carnivores. We've got a cat. She's an obligate carnivore. Dogs aren't obligate carnivores because they do have vegetable in their diet. But an animal that is an obligate carnivore is a snake. And we did actually, when we were looking at our triangle, a few of you did put a snake at the top of your triangle as secondary consumers, because they would eat the animals that eat the consumers, and the consumers eat the plants. So it's all a transfer of energy, how we all get our energy. But also over time, through evolution, our bodies have changed. So our bodies, we're very lucky to be omnivores. If you're an omnivore, I'm not, I don't eat meat, but we do have a system that helps us break down plant matter. A cow has 3 stomachs. Plant matter is a lot harder to break down. A cow has 3 stomachs, literally, to break down that plant matter, because it works in those 3 segments of its stomach, breaks down it a little bit more. Not just cows, I should say, it is other animals, camels. What I say? Ungulates. 3-toed animals, 2-toed animals, hoofed animals mainly, that live off grassland. So this is Zeus, and he actually, with him being a secondary consumer, it can take him up to 3 days to process his food process, to break down his food. For the members, I do have a video to go on of Zeus the snake eating on YouTube, on one of our YouTube channels, YouTube videos. We can see, there is a video where you can see Zeus consuming his food. but he's quite amazing. Quite amazing to watch him eat. Pretty gross as well. If you're a little bit squirmish. But amazingly, there's no blood involved, which is fantastic. Now, if it were the ferret, it'd be a total different matter. They're just savage. They're fantastic predators. I mean, don't get me wrong, Zeus is a fantastic predator. But we can see on the ferret a lot of how he's adapted and he's changed to living in the wild and hunting. So he's a fantastic predator. Secondary consumer is the ferret with his claws and his canine teeth. Yeah, it's amazing. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. TTFN.